Welcome to part 2 of this chipmunk painting. Everything that you will see in this video is being done with oil paints. I am painting with thin layers of oil paint and mostly translucent colors, so that I do not cover all of my hard detail work from my underpainting. This lets me use my underpainting as a guide for applying the oils. Now sometimes it gets a little messy when doing a smooth background on a small size, so that's why it's an important thing in my oil painting practice to work back to front through the painting. Now a little real-time painting. I'm glazing here. Yellow is a translucent color, so it took several layers to get a true yellow, and I even painted a mixture of white and yellow to make a bright opaque color to then glaze my mid-tone yellows over. Now onto the center of the flower. This part actually has some texture that you can feel, and that's very unusual for my artwork. I'm using the same ratio of mixing medium and paint to create these dots as I did throughout the entirety of the piece. I'm just applying a more concentrated amount of paint to create the dot effect. Another thing that I think is important to discuss with this painting is contrast. This painting is rather small, it's only 5 by 7 inches, so I was not able to rely on fine detail work to create an impactful painting. This left me to have to heavily rely on contrast. Creating an impact through contrast starts for me in the acrylic underpainting. I paint more contrast than I think I'll want my final painting. Then, when the painting is almost finished, I will use a mix of the reference photo and a photograph of my acrylic underpainting to get the high contrast in the final artwork. I also take several photos on my phone. I edit them to desaturate them so they are a black and white photo, which makes it easier to see the contrast and make the adjustments on the painting. In the end, contrast is more important than the right color, and when working small, it is more impactful than superfine details. The last detail is, of course, my signature.